Hi, Rod Rohrich, plastic surgeon in Dallas, Texas. Rohrich Knows Podcast, helping you become a better and more informed you. Let's talk about Pamela Anderson. I know some of you probably don't even know who Pamela Anderson is or was, but she was one of the Baywatch Babes from the 90s, the Star TV series. It was amazing. And of course, since that time, now she's 64 years old, and she still looks amazing. And I'm not here to talk about all her plastic surgery and things that she's done, but recently she was in Paris during Fashion Week, and she showed up with no makeup, and that made the headlines that she was ditching her signature makeup during Paris Fashion Week. And I'm going, wow, why is that news? I guess Jamie Lee Curtis has also done that recently. She's a little older, and of course I'm a big fan of Jamie Lee Curtis. So why is ditching your makeup a thing that's good? Well, when you look at Pamela Anderson over the years, obviously she had signature makeup, and she said it was two-part. One was that she really lost her makeup artist, and actually someone who's very famous in Hollywood, and she said, I'm just going to do without. So I'm just going to come and show up and be who I am, which I think is laudable. I mean, she's beautiful, and obviously she's aged like everybody. So why is this such a big deal? I think it's a big deal because in the age of social media and AI and of morphing every image that you see, like you'd never see a Kardashian without makeup or something that's been transformed or morphed, because that just doesn't happen until because if you see them in real life, they probably don't look a lot like what they do on Instagram and all the other morphed images that you see of a lot of Hollywood stars. And I think it's, in one word, it's refreshing. It's great. And she's kind of come to terms with herself, who and what she is. And I think that's really what Jamie Lee Curtis has done as well. And I think, honestly, kudos to them for doing that. I mean, we all need to come to terms with who and what we are, because that will help determine who and what we'll want to be or are today, because you can't kind of keep living in a bubble. So in plastic surgery, I would say that's great. I want to see who they really are. And also, if you're going to be a role model of sorts, people are tired of seeing these morphed images on Instagram or TikTok that aren't really truly who they are. And when you see Pamela Anderson, honestly, when I saw her and I compared her to her Baywatch days, I really couldn't hardly recognize her, which it's been almost 25 years or more, and of course she's aged, but I think she's aged gracefully, and I think that's a good thing. And that way, we all can relate to that. I mean, when I look at myself at age 30 to now, I mean, of course, I've gotten older. You never look in the mirror and say, hey, I'm still 30, but you certainly don't think that you're 20, 30 years older. So I think it's good. I think, if you're going to be doing role modeling, and I think Pamela Anderson has come to terms with herself, her aging, her beauty, and who and what she wants to do and is doing now. She's written a book, and she's talked about herself, and she's really, I think, come into her own. And when you see her and listen to her interviews, she's happy. And I think that's very laudable, because she's now who she probably wanted to be years ago, but couldn't, because she was in that Hollywood bubble. The Hollywood bubble, which it's hard to get out of, because you are in this fake life where everybody wants to look and be beautiful forever, and you can't do that. And once you escape that bubble, you become yourself, and you become a better person, I think. So, and I think we all have to learn that. And in plastic surgery, I think, helps you do that to a degree, because you can help restore some of your youthfulness, but never more than 10 years going back. If you're having a face, nose, or eyes, you can restore 10, 15 years, but you can't go back further than that. And everybody wants to look as good as they feel at every phase in their life, and I think that's what Pamela Anderson's doing. So kudos to her, and I'm doing a shout out to her and Jamie Lee Curtis, because I think that is what more of us should be doing, and more of Hollywood should be doing. I think it'd be healthier than people say, "Oh, I've never had anything done," or Kim Kardashian, who I'm not picking on her, but she keeps saying, "Oh, I just have not had nothing but Botox." I mean, we know that's not true. So I think be who you want to be, look like you want to be, and be yourself. And I think kudos to her for doing that. So I just want to bring you back to the forefront. The Baywatch Babe, Pamela Anderson, 2 thumbs up to you. You're looking great, and I'm glad what you're doing. So give me your comments, give me your thoughts on Pamela Anderson, and I look forward to seeing you on the next Rohrich Knows podcast, helping you be a better you.